Hi everybody, it's Holly and thanks for joining me today on Smile by Holly. It's great to have you here. Thank you for coming and taking time out of your day to watch this. So today is really fun because we are going to make just a simple junk journal. And I've never made a junk journal before, but I was so excited by all the fun and different things that you can put in this. It's like, oh my gosh, you could put anything in this, and I mean anything. So it's just kind of like open up your imagination and think of all the fun little things that you could add to your junk journal. So let me just show you this fun one that I've made. On the front it says it's a great day for a picnic. Isn't that cute with those little ants? And we've got these metal rings and I just tied a cute bow onto it. But like I say, anything goes with these fun junk journals. I've just used for the cover, a piece of double-sided cardstock. And then once you get all your fun things in, then you can go in and add stickers and, pop-ups and, all sorts of different things. We've got this really pretty pattern paper, more double-sided cardstock. This is just really thin paper that you would use to maybe send through your printer, but I thought it was cute because it had a cute summer theme. I just actually got some recipes out of a magazine that I subscribe to, and it's just some fun summer recipes, summer's best shortcakes. I thought, oh, that works with this little summer album. This is just a weekly task list. I mean, like I say, it's really anything. I've just added a piece of printer paper, plain and simple. Just another really thin paper. I've got some more double-sided cardstock. I've used some happy planner paper. I mean, like I say, it's really anything. Some more just regular printer paper. Another cute little edition that I've just taken out of a magazine. Just kind of ads. Here's just a little card that I cut down just to add a little bit of a different size. Some more double-sided cardstock. I've even added a coloring page in here, kind of different, but kind of fun. Once again, I've just cut some of my paper down a little bit. Some cute paper that I printed on my printer. This is just regular cardstock, and I added an embellishment on it. And then in the middle, I've made just a little mini folder with some cute little pullouts and tags. You could have this in the middle be a cute place for some photos or a note. And then, like I say, it goes back through, and these are just the back sides of my papers. I've even added a cute little doily in there. Don't you think that looks cute? So this was just a fun thing to make just because I've never made a junk journal. So I'm just going to show you how simple, can I just say simple this is to put together. So what you'll want to do, and like I say, there are no exact things. You just grab anything that you think will work in here. And basically this is a sheet of 8.5 by 11 inch paper that you're just going to fold in half. So that's what's inside. And like I said, some of these are just cut down and folded in half. The front is a tiny bit bigger just so it covers everything. So for my pocket page, let me just show you on this one. I thought it was cute for in the very middle to have this little place to tuck some tags or, embellishments or notes. So for this pocket page, you want a piece of paper that is 12 by 11. Okay, let me bring my scoreboard in. And on the 11-inch side, you want to score it just down the middle at 5.5. 5.5. And that is going to cut our paper in half. And then on the 12-inch side, flip your paper, and you want to score it at 8.5. Okay, and let me show you how easy this little pocket comes together. Okay, I'm going to fold on all those lines. Okay, now you can see this is where that folds. What we're going to do is we're just going to take a little tiny triangle out of it. See that little tiny triangle that I cut out? And the reason being is this is going to make this little pocket page just fold up so nicely. Look at that. It takes the bulk out right here, so this, actually folds better. I'm going to add a little bit of tape on just the outside. This side can stay open. And that is going to be the middle of our album. Is that just so fun? So fun, so cute. So I'm just going to take all my papers. Like I said, there is no particular order. It's just kind of do whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to start folding things in half. Now the way that I assembled my album, and there's a whole bunch of different ways I've seen. Some included sewing, some included just threading ribbon through it. I found that by using these metal rings, the album kind of turned a little bit easier. It also made it so that, basically you could put as much in this as you wanted. I mean, you could really fill this cute little junk journal up. Plus, you can add to it. Now, I just got these rings from the Dollar Tree. And the thing I liked about these rings, there's some rings out there, let me show you, like this particular ring. It would be really hard to thread all those papers through it, but these rings that I got here just open all the way up. And then you can put your papers on it. It made it so simple to just keep adding the papers onto this. So these are just called book rings. Once again, I got them at the Dollar Tree. But, now's just the fun part. We're just going to start folding our papers. And no particular order. I've got just a piece of planner paper from a Happy Planner. It's just whatever. We're going to add a couple of these cute little tags in. The way that I punched it is I used a 2-hole punch. Now, if you don't have a 2-hole punch, you could certainly just use your single paper punch and measure it on each page and make sure that your papers are lining up. But this 2-hole punch worked really well. I couldn't do the whole album at once, so I just did a couple papers at a time as I went along. So I'm just going to get some of these things in. Look how many cute things that you can add. I'm going to fold some of these double-sided papers. This is just a paper that I printed off my printer that said summer, but I like that bright yellow. This is really thin. This is just copy paper. This is just kind of a thin copy paper too that I pulled out of my stash. I mean, I literally was just pulling things. How about this? How about this? How about this? Just kind of fun to have something that anything goes. And isn't that just fun? Anything goes. I think there's a play called Anything Goes. Isn't there? These, I just love this because it's a fun summer fruitcake. Not fruitcake, but berry cake. I think we'll add a doily. I think the doily was kind of a nice effect. Grab one of those. You could use 2, you could use 3, whatever. We'll fold that in half. We've got the card here. Just some cute different pages. So are you guys having a fun day? Well, I hope so. I hope you're making a lot of fun crafts. Okay, so now it's just a lot of stuff here. So let's go ahead and let's start with our middle page. Okay, this is our cute little album page that we're going to stick some fun things in. And I've got just some cute little, get that tucked down there good. Just some fun little embellishments that we'll add in here, ephemera, a little tag. And then we'll just start adding onto this. Okay, so we've got kind of our thicker little pocket page. We'll add just some thin copy paper. Let's add that strawberry shortcake recipe. We'll add that on top of that. No particular order. Let's add that cute, well, let's add a doily onto that. we'll add this cute little frog card. That's fun. Before I get too thick, I'm going to go ahead and punch it. Okay, make sure everything's lined up good and give it a good punch right there. Do you see that? I'm just going to set this aside as we add onto this. Once again, I think I'll take just a piece of copy paper, just fold it in half, okay? We'll take this little, just half piece of paper, you know, any sizes work with this. We'll use a double-sided piece of paper right there. Let's see, let's use this thinner barbecue paper. Let's add another, look at that yummy recipe, strawberry shortcake. The strawberry shortcake definitely screams summer, don't you think? Another little half page, and I'm just gonna line these up again. I'm pushing it up against the edge of my hole punch just to keep everything lined up. Okay, I'll bring this in and let's just add all of those into our folder. Okay, look how it's coming. Isn't that just so fun? Okay, let's take some more. That really thin summer paper. We'll add a thicker, like double cardstock paper. There's a cute little page. Let's add our coloring book page too. You know, there's no order. It's just however you feel. We'll add that happy planner page onto that. Another piece of double-sided cardstock. I think I'll add this little banner page that I've got. Just going to fold it in half and add that right in the center. Now, the only thing you would want to watch out for is when you made your holes, that both holes were going to be going through whatever you've cut down. Does that make sense? So, and it looks like that lines up just fine. So there's a couple more. Let's add these onto our little book. Take that, add those onto the outside. Couple more pages. We'll add this little tiny weekly task. And I think I'll even take this piece of ephemera and fold it in half. That says Happy Summer. That would look cute right there. We'll add some watermelon paper, maybe the weekly task, some more summer paper, and then I think we are good. Okay, so let's punch a hole in all of these. Just like I said, I'm pushing it right up against the edge of this to keep it all lined up. Opening it up and then adding it to my little book. Oh my goodness. Now it's starting to push out here, if you can see that, but that is why we made our cover a little bit bigger. So for the cover, I just used a piece of paper that was 12 by 8 3/4, and this will cover this nicely because you can see how those are starting to kind of push out, but this is just big enough that it covers it just perfectly. So I'm just going to take this, fold it in half, ba-boom, 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 give that a good crease. I'm also going to make my holes onto this, and I think we'll add that cute cherry paper. That's really fun. Okay, we'll add that on, and that on, and then our cover. Okay, what do you think? Just, oh my gosh, this is so thick and so chunky. I think I'm going to add one of these really quick. This is that really cool, it's like fabric paper, but it has just a really neat texture. And I think, you know, the different textures in this just really make it fun. Now, to put this all together, you need to make sure that it all lines up. And as I've been making this, you know, it kind of is a little ski-wampus. So just know that that sometimes happens, but it will get all organized once I put my little clips on. Okay, and look how just fun that is, just so cute. I'm gonna add a little bit on the front. I found this cute thing and I just added a saying. It says, "Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadow." It's by Helen Keller. Doesn't that look cute though on our little summer album? Gonna add some tape here. That's just so cute. And then what I thought was kind of fun is I just like to add a little bow. Now you don't want to tie this too tight, otherwise it'll make your album not be able to turn, but just a very, very loose bow I found was kind of a nice addition to this. So once again, that's just nice and loose so it doesn't impede the turning of the album. So there are our just two fun little junk journals. I had so much fun making these just because I like how you pretty much can add anything. So let your imagination go crazy. What are some fun things that you are going to put in your junk journal? So anyway, I hope I've given you a fun idea of just a cute little album that you can make. You know, fun for summer and journaling and all that good stuff. So, hey, if you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up. I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already. Have a fun, crafty day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.